We have just launched a brand new export integration that's going to let you export all of your digital highlights to the Capacities note-taking app. This export integration is unlike anything else we've ever built in that it's far more flexible. But because of that, it's also a little bit more complicated. So in this video, I'm going to break it down for you and hopefully make it a little bit easier to understand. I've been so sick this past week, but this video's got to get done, so hopefully you guys won't mind a little raspy ASMR. The first thing you're going to want to make sure you've done is imported all of your highlights to Readwise. To do this, go to your Readwise dashboard, click on Connect and Sync, and choose Import. On this page, you can connect and import highlights from over 30 different sources, including those from Kindle, Apple Books, as well as our very own Read It Later app called Reader, which is included in your free trial and Readwise subscription. You'll also notice that we have this really cool option to import highlights from your paper books using the Readwise mobile app on your phone. To start exporting your highlights to Capacities, go to your Capacities account in their web or desktop app and open up the settings in the lower left-hand corner. Click the Connect to Readwise button to open up the authorizations page, and then click Authorize to allow the connection. The Readwise export option is only available to Capacity subscribers at the Pro level, so if you're not seeing this in your settings panel, you may need to upgrade your Capacity subscription. Unlike other Readwise integrations where you would choose which documents you want to export on the Readwise side, with Capacities, there's actually two ways you can choose which document highlights you want to export. The first is by adding a tag in Readwise. Simply open your document list in Readwise and tag the document you want to export to Capacities with the tag Capacities. This will trigger all of the highlights in that document to sync with Capacities. They run their syncs every 5 minutes, so if you don't see your highlights come over right away, just give it a little bit of time. If you use our all-in-one reading app, Reader, you can also tag your documents over there for automatic export. Keep in mind that this method works for document tags, but not highlight tags. Your individually tagged highlights will not be synced unless their parent document is also tagged. By default, the sync tag is Capacities, but you can change this in the Readwise integration settings inside of Capacities by clicking on the Edit button that appears on hover. The second way you can export your document highlights is by manually searching for the document inside of Capacities. Hit Command or Control P, search for Import from Readwise, and then from here, you can search a list of your Readwise documents. Once you select a document from this list, it will sync the individual document into Capacities. If you're only syncing your Readwise content to one Capacity space, you can choose to automatically sync all of your new Readwise documents to your Capacities account. To do this, simply check the Sync All New Items option under your Readwise sync settings. This is what your exported highlights look like inside of Capacities. We'll bring over the cover image, all of your highlights, and any headers you may have added using inline tags. If you take new highlights to this document, those will also automatically be exported to this page. If you modify or edit a highlight inside of Capacities, you can rest assured that the original highlight will still be preserved inside of Readwise. By default, Capacities doesn't include other document or highlight tags, but you can opt to include these under your Readwise settings inside of Capacities. Once you export your highlights, there's always this question of what now? What do you do with them? And one thing I love about Capacities as a note-taking app is that it's set up in such a way that makes it really easy to actually integrate your highlights into your work and your life. And if you're interested in knowing what those features are, I highly recommend checking out this more in-depth tutorial from the Capacities team.